Welcome everybody to my wife's studio. She's asked me to come in here and talk a little bit about the Cricut machine and maybe give some pointers to see if we can help some people out. With all the dials and buttons that this machine has, it can sometimes be a little bit confusing, but we're going to show you a few things that will maybe help you along your way. Now, one of the first things that you need to understand about Cricut is that all of the characters are based upon height. Here are some examples of key height characters cut out different Cricut cartridges. They are all with the size dial set at 2.5 inches, but as you can see, they're varying widths. Especially I want you to look at the two cats up in the top row. They're both 2.5 inches on the size dial, but one cat's obviously bigger than the other because he's laying down. The other type of character that you're going to find in Cricut is the proportional character. Now, a proportional character is anything that's going to be used in conjunction with a key character. This could be things like accessories, all of your layers, shadow, and lowercase letters. An example of this would be Winnie the Pooh's shirt. If you have a 4-inch Pooh, you leave the size dial at 4 and cut out his little red shirt. Even though the shirt ends up being like less than an inch high, it's absolutely, perfect fit. Perfect fit for him, that is. He does tend to wear his shirts a little bit short.
Can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
Sorry, Pooh, we're rolling. Here we have both a 2.5-inch parrot and a 2.5-inch alligator cut out of the Animal Kingdom cartridge. Now, the parrot, while he looks to be about 2.5 inches, the alligator seems just a little bit larger. And although it is only 2.5 inches tall, it's about 10 inches long.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
That was a shark, Chief Brody, not an alligator. Now you can either dial down the size dial and then trial and error cut until you get an alligator that's just the right size, or what you can do is you can go ahead and push the fit to length button. And what that's going to do, it's going to change the setting on the size dial from looking at height to looking at length. Here's how a 2.5-inch long gator using the fit to length key would look. Looks like they're both ganging up on that parrot. They can lunch. The purpose of the real dial size button is to take a proportional character and cut it exactly the same height that you got dialed into the size dial. It does not do anything at all to a key character. For example, if you cut out a 4-inch horse head, from the Animal Kingdom cartridge, this key height character will be identical with either the real dial size button pressed or not. Now, if you cut the hair for this horse head, which is a proportional character, with the real dial size button pressed, instead of a nice size piece of hair that fits the horse nicely, like this one does, what you're going to end up with is a 4-inch chunk of wasted paper hair that's no good for anything. That is, unless of course you're Cosmo Kramer. There are a couple of mystery buttons on the Cricut Expression, the extra 1 and the extra 2. If you look in the user manual, it states that they're for future use, but why wait? I discovered a really cool use for them now. Here's a little modification that I've come up with. I've connected to a cartridge, modified it, and I go into a power source. From the power source, it goes out through a homemade ionization nebulizer that I invented, and then from there I buffer it through a DC 3-phase step-up transformer and then back in through the printer port. This thing is so cool. Wait till you see what it can do. Okay, I've got all of the settings in. I just use a standard 12x12 piece of paper. Gotta spritz it first. Special developer. Okay, put this in, load the papers, quantity set to 8, and cut. Okay, this should be good. Extra 1, extra 2, extra 1, 2. There we go. Oh, this is so great. No, I don't know if I'm going to actually build these things and sell them, or if I'm just going to put the plans on the internet. I don't know. I've got a few bugs that need to be worked out, but I'm getting there. It's pretty good. Very rarely makes mistakes. I haven't wasted a lot of paper, and it's, you know, it's just something that's really going to help your average scrapbooker, because it's something they're always looking for. Just about done. Yep, there we are. Watch this. Wow, these things are great, and they take them anywhere you go. Anywhere you go. I think I'm going to make some 50s now.
What are you doing in there?
Nothing. Just go away. Go away.
What?
Just go away. Go away.
Esteban.
Okay, well, I got caught. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it's been fun making it, and it's also been monetarily fun as well. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Bye now.